course, yes, Swiga there with butterflies. Wow, one of the biggest voices you can ever hear on the radio. I'm telling you. I don't know, where have you been all this time?
Hi.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, where have you been all this time with this amazing voice?
I've been right here. It's just some things take good things take time. Yeah.
So what do you mean good things take time? If it's good, why can't you bring it out in a big way?
Well, now we're here, so we can only move forward from this.
Is this your first song, Butterflies? Or
Yeah, this
you?
is the first song I released. It was produced by Dana Seda.
Dana Seda.
Yes, I released it last year.
All right.
Yeah.
All this time last year, Swiga, I've not been hearing about you out here. What's happening?
Well, let's just say it's a tricky industry to kind of just dive in. Yeah, sometimes getting the reception is a bit hard, but thank God we're here right now, and my song is being played on radio.
How many songs later?
2 songs later.
2 songs later.
Yeah, on to the third one.
On to the third one.
Yeah.
Do you have a long play, an EP, or what are you working on now?
I'm working on so many different things. I'm working on 2 different things at the moment. That is an EP and also an album that we are trying to complete. It's a live recorded album. That means it was recorded in a live studio with all the instruments and everything is just, it has a live feel because I really love live music, and that was like one of my very first projects.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know me, I'm talking from that point where I actually know who Swiga is. Everybody is asking, who is Swiga? Who is Swiga? By the way, I'm posting one of our beautiful photos we've just taken in there. Follow at Swiga on Instagram and at Swiga on Twitter.
Yeah, and
yes,
Facebook.
and Facebook. Eh?
Yeah.
But so who is Swiga?
Swiga is a singer, songwriter, a live performer. I've always loved singing. Yes, and performing is just one of those things I really feel, it's more of a gut feeling. I love it so much. So it's where my main focus is on live performances. I'm also a lawyer. That's my educational background. Yeah, so basically in a nutshell, I think I've kind of...
Which one are you going for bigger? Which one you feel when you're doing? Or do you feel better when you're at the bar, or do you feel better if you're in the studio?
I feel better when I'm at the studio. I feel better when I'm on stage. I feel like I'm alive. I feel so energetic. I love it. It's such
so this lawyer thing is for who? For your folks or what?
It's for my folks and also for me. I mean, it's gonna come in handy, of course. Yeah, because there's not so much.
What year are you in school?
I finished my undergraduate. It's just now I have to go to Kenya School of Law to get the licensing. Yeah.
So that you can start the singing lawyer.
Yeah, the singing lawyer. Yeah.
Swiga, you said that the industry is too challenging. But I want to challenge you. Actually, just want to challenge you. You know, there are very few female artists out here in Kenya.
Yes.
Okay, can you give me a few female artists in Kenya that will come off top of mind? 5 of them.
Della.
Number 1. Fee. You see, that's where the problem is. Why can't you step in and take the space heavily and be counted when you know that the space where you are doesn't have that big competition?
Yeah, that's the thing. That is what we're all trying to do, to make really nice music. But I want, by the time I take in that space, that my music is really well crafted, and I'm working on my craft very much, so that by the time I reach there, the foundation is set properly. Yeah.
Wow.
But I think it's more of a journey, and it's more of a step-by-step thing. And also, again, it depends with the reception of so media houses, because they kind of control the playlists and everything. But also thank God for the internet. So you can also get your fans online. You don't really need the media, but you also still need the media. Yeah.
So does the coming in of online, has it really helped much?
Sort of. It has. Because you see, I'm sure you guys get so many requests of new artists,
of course,
new
yes,
music. So you wouldn't take an artist very seriously, because sometimes maybe you guys have had experiences with some of them. And so you kind of need like a PR person, or unless you know the person personally, or unless you're really good and that person has heard about you, it's very hard to get into the system of being now in the playlist and your music.
What's the biggest challenge female artists go through?
Being subjected. It's like we're kind of subjected, because you're female. people expect you to do some kind of things maybe you're not very comfortable with. So it's slower. It's slow. It makes the process slower. Yeah, and much more difficult than it is.
Much more difficult for you.
Yeah.
All right. But now, as we have this interview going on, now what do we expect from Swiga more?
Good music, killer shows. I mean, the people who've seen me perform live know I know how to bring a show.
Where do you perform?
I perform right now. I'm doing a lot of functions, a lot of weddings, a lot of corporate events. But I do a lot of festivals, all these gigs at the Alchemist, at Treehouse, various gigs in the music scene.
Is it paying?
Yeah, it is.
And you'd really prefer this than being the lawyer that you are?
It's paying and it can get better. You know, each year, this year has been challenging, of course, for everyone in the country.
Yes.
But last year and the other years, I wouldn't say I've had such a rough
time.
Yes.
All right.
Especially for the corporates and the weddings and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's listen to Liar by Swiga. Liar. Before
Liar Pants on Fire.
Liar Pants on Fire. Tell us about Liar Pants on Fire.
Liar is about being lied to.
Somebody lied to you?
Yeah, somebody lied
who
to
did
me.
This, man? I wish you can see
was a
who
long-
Swiga is. Man, wanaume wanatafuta nini? What happened? What happened, sweetheart?
Oh my goodness.
I really want to know.
Let's just say it was a bad kind of situationship.
Situationship.
It was a situationship. So the thing is, it was wrongfully presented. So we got off at a really good start, but it ended very badly. So I just felt like I was lied to. And because I think I best express myself through song, I just wrote about it with all the anger I could.
So this is actually a true story.
Yeah, but it's a long time ago. You know,
Liar by
but every
Swiga.
time I relive it through the song. Yeah.
Liar by Swiga. Liar. Pants on fire.
You're now rocking with the best, man.
It's the Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jelano.